This is the first stage of the actual sales process. So, opening statement. First, contact with the personal contact with the customer. So basically, when you discuss the opening statement stage, so you should have the contact person, existing customer organization, of course, as well, where contact person works, and a product or service about which you are in contact with the customer. And as we have discussed earlier, so when you are in contact with the customer, you should have also a goal or goals set for the discussion. So create now an opening statement for this situation, how you are in contact with the customer, and basically you have you can use any means you choose which you show how the contact takes place. You can create your own way to show it, how it goes. And provide also some sort of report. So as we have discussed earlier, so it doesn't have to be necessarily following certain type of platform. And in this case, it can be also something else than PowerPoint presentation or some sort of file, which where you have written this kind of process to show opening statement. But think about what would be the proper way to show what actually happens during this stage in the process. So of course you have to remember, so you have two persons communicating over here, so it's not only one person discussing. In the opening statement you have the client as well. So try to integrate some way like that kind of interactive communication where you have two parties and showing also that in discussion. So there are some sales methods which are called like kind of music box methods, so where salesperson just talks. So this is not the idea. Client in this way plays also active role over here, but of course like the salesperson is that kind of like really active partner here and should be like certain way like leading the discussion. So try to think about so how you can make it certain way interactive. As we have discussed earlier, so that kind of basic issues to consider in opening statement. Think about where does the contact take place typically, as we have discussed. So call the customer by phone, and then use some method to describe so what happens in this kind of like interactive opening statement, where you basically so agree about a meeting with the customer, and of course like some other discussion could take place and should take place leading to agreeing about the meeting, and so discuss how the process goes, and provide also reports as we have discussed earlier, so in the class or you can also send it to me by email. So see you in the class.